was a really important game for you guys, wasn't it?
Yeah, every Big Ten game from here on out is very important. You know, you lose this one and you fall below 500 in the conference with only 3 weekends to go. It was a huge game for us. And, you know, early, we found a way to hang in there. I thought Ryan Castellanos did a good job of settling down after the first inning. And then the turning point to me, or not the turning point, but one of the biggest things that happened today was Ronnie Muck coming in with runners in scoring position, putting a 0 up there, you know, allowing the game to stay close. And from that point on, our bullpen was really good.
What does it mean to have him back?
Well, it's good. It gives us options. You know, you always like to have options from right-hand to left-handed standpoint. You know, Ronnie's got good stuff, and he's got a strikeout pitch. And we've been fortunate in this series is able to go out and you know, throw the pitches and get the strikeouts. That doesn't always happen, you know that, but at the same time, I'll sure you know, take my chances throwing him out there.
Could you give us a little background on what had him out for a while?
Yeah, it's just a freak forearm situation. He was picked up a weight and tweaked his forearm. It was just a muscular thing, and you know, kept him out for a little while. But he's 100% and doing a good job.
Did you debate a little bit about who to put out there in the ninth?
I did. You know, with Brian throwing the number of pitches he did on Friday, thought about going to Reed, but from a defensive standpoint, I also wanted Reed at second. I couldn't play him at second and pitching at the same time, so he was probably one hitter away from being in.
How do you feel like you guys are, with this victory today, going into the final 3 weekends, how do you feel like you are positioned in terms of getting into the tournament?
Well, I don't know. There are so many variables still. We can do a lot of things to really help ourselves, obviously, but it's tough to tell right now because you have a series that was snowed out with a couple of teams, so they're behind, and then you start looking at you know, certain teams haven't had their bye weekends yet, and we have. I know where we are in the standings, but I really haven't studied it because all I care about is us taking care of business and us winning games. If we do that, then I'll live with whatever happens.
I asked Brandon about this. Did you ever maybe bring up with, you know, especially the guys that went through it, as you learned last year, how razor sharp it can be between getting in or not getting in? You guys got knocked out on a tiebreaker. It wasn't even like you finished a game behind somebody else. It was a tiebreaker. It was that close.
Well, we got knocked out on a tiebreaker last year that the rule has now been changed because it was not done properly. So we should have been in the tournament last year, but we weren't. We have had other opportunities. I'm not complaining about that. Didn't agree with it, but it is what it is. No, I don't say one word to them. They know that. You know, that's one of those things. That's what the upperclassmen are for. There's certain things that they have to take care of within the clubhouse and that they bring up, and they know how important it is, and they know what it felt like staying home last year. And a lot of those guys were the same guys that were in the regionals the year before, so we don't have to say anything. They take care of that, and they know exactly what we need to do.
Do you feel like this conference is, I mean, is it pretty balanced that maybe more so than some of the past seasons you've experienced?
I think this is the best conference ever been since I've been here. In 23 years, I think it's the best. If you look at predictions right now, they're predicting 3 to 4 teams in the regionals. Now, teams still have to play well. You look going into today, our RPI is 40. I think we're a pretty good team, and yet it's a battle every single day. It's not like you go roll over anybody in this conference. You have to go out and you have to play well, and you have to do things to win. You know, it's not ever. There's never a day off. So I believe this conference is as good as it's better than it's been since I've been here.
Since you brought up the NCAA thing, you guys clearly have done your job in the non-conference games that you had. Is it going to come down to what you do in the Big Ten?
Well, I would think so. I think we need to finish strong. One of the things that the NCAA looks at is how you finish, and so we need to finish strong, and we're very capable of that. I really feel good about you know, the frame of mind we're in, and you know, we're finding ways to win games, and everybody's contributing. And we just need to relax and go out and just play hard, play with reckless abandon, and get our jobs done.